across that cliff. I am at full burn today.
Combat problem.
Fortificator is charged. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Hostile in proximity.
Fortificator at ready status. Target. Investigating. Back and scan.
I will restore my life or avenge my death.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake.
Yeah.
We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it. Why the fuck not? You're such the jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a sissy pig on a spit.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah. This might sting. Step aside. Still charging. Oh, you're in. Step aside.
Blind. Locking them down. Mitigating the threat. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
In a minute! I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty. Of course not. What a ridiculous question. You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing. If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised. Damn straight they should have. I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
Resorting to violence.
Recharge! This might sting. A lot. All in the wrist.
Check your scope.
Still. Not yet. Hold on.
Fortificator is charged.
Let's weapon prime.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm alive. Who needs to die? Step aside. Swine. This might sting.
I'll handle this. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Recharge for mayhem. All in the wrist. Step aside. Swine.
They've been done. Fortification in progress. Combatant scared. Let's weapon prime.
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
You ever cough so hard your ankles hurt? I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no promises. Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms.
Let's see it then.
Well, ain't this healthcare in a nutshell? If it's bits you want, you can partake of what I scrounged together on account of folks taking pity on me. You have my gratitude, stranger.
Disease, explosions, now falling rocks. How much abuse is one refugee supposed to take?
The exclusion zone was empty of people, thank the law.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's Choice.
Easy, friend. We're all in this together.
You just keep your distance.
My noggin sure is sore. Oh, my aching head. Ow!
Hey, you're okay in my book.
Don't do anything foolish.
Greetings. I heard tell that you aided Spider in his little reconnaissance venture at the Guardian Estates. Between the two of us, I sent him out there to get him to cease jabbering about his glory days. I hardly expected him to locate anything worthwhile. Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
Go on, get out of here. Scram.
Ow!
Thank law the displaced listened to reason. Think of the cost if our predictions had not been heeded. What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar.
I can hardly believe I'm still standing.
Almost moved into the exclusion zone.
The Order warned
Everybody
us.
in the Order's been
They
lining up
knew
to tell me
something
how
bad would
right they
happen.
were about the exclusion zone. Message received. No further need to reiterate.
I do recall the Order warning about something like that happening, albeit somewhat indirectly.
No reason to reason with you.
Anybody needs me, I'll be right here patiently awaiting my latest personalized order prediction.
I am so very glad the seer warned us in time. If we failed to heed his prediction, well, I wouldn't even like to think about it.
My time is yours. You may peruse to your heart's content, but do so speedily, for my sake.
The savior of medicine returns. How can I be of service?
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery, and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it?
How about
No,
that?
no.
Me, a
Unless-
real doctor and everything.
Why would know this, I'm sure.
Hello, farewell. Thank you for this efficiently compact conversation.
Yeah.
I'd offer a personalized order prediction, but with my current backlog, your future would have come and gone.
Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. Yes, regardless of their current actions, those people up there are still members of the Order. My colleagues and friends. Please remember that. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you. If only Wiley was here to advise me on what to do next.
Cause trouble and I will school you.
I assure you these traitors haven't factored us into their equations. Ready to be the hole in their math?
Architect! First an attack on the monastery. Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. No? How grand! Then we are already in alignment. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
I assure you these traitors haven't factored us into their equations. Ready to be the hole in their math?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand.
Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something? I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Avoid it all. I told him he wasn't going to make. Hey, body's not even cold yet. Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.
Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your mind.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the Order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen
Aggressor at hand.
Nice of you, Wiley, to leave us this nightlight. Sorry.
Proceeding to attack. This might sting. All on the wrist. Recharge for mayhem. Also torpification. Combatant scanned. Sorry, I've no target.
Balancing the equation.
Step aside.
Those are N-ray junction boxes. That scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think...
Hey, none of that.
Mobilize.
Let's weapon prime!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm on target! Either restore my life or avenge my death!
Honing in on possible hostile variables.
I'll handle this. I have a fix on their weakness.
This might sting. A lot. Step aside.
Swine.
ratcheting up my aggression. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
This might sting. Get charged. Step aside. Swine.
I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Investigating hostile intentions. Back and scan. Predicting budget. Advancing. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Eliminate the target.
Not possible. No target to gut. Swine. Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the abbot's quarters.
Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
When a student fails, why, their instructor, of course, Bishop Bassar, has failed his order as a luminary. And without our intervention, we make peace with the primitive minds of Anti's choice. This must be prevented. Or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia. The blood spilled today is merely correctional ink, stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And who do you blame? Student failed. By the instructor, of course. Bishop Bassar has failed his order as its real luminary. Without our intervention, she will make peace with the primitive minds of The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards. What were we talking about again? I prefer to kill my enemies first, innocent hostages later.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
Raise high probability. Wiley dropped us here. We let some others go, but he didn't give us the chance to surrender.